Hello, Meeple. Welcome to today's Talkin episode 306. The show where this pin isn't new. It's my non-binary pin, but since I'm not non-binary anymore, or at least I don't identify as non-binary anymore, I don't think I ever truly was non-binary. Sure, I identified as it, but I didn't. I wasn't non-binary, if that makes sense. I just covered it with my current identity, probably the one that I'm going to stick to stick with for the rest of my life. 15 minutes to talk, and as a series, I set a 15-minute timer, talk about whatever I want for 15 minutes. Once the timer goes off, I say a short goodbye, and the video ends, and I'll have some little editing. So without further ado, let's get started. Update the shoe cutter, Bailey. Well, let's start the after breakdown. This guy was covered episode. Hold on. Back to the Future. One eats is poison, one is a snack. Okay. I'll be this or that. This guy was covered episode 281. This guy, should I say that he's been covered before, or should I explain him? Cause like the pin is the same. If you look at the little address thing, it's gonna be the same. Like I could peel this off right now and you'd see the non-binary pin, but like I made it a new pin. What do I do, guys? I'm gonna make this incredibly overcomplicated. I'm gonna recover it. And then, just as a little jokey joke that only you guys, yes, you guys watching this video right now will know about, I'm gonna flip every time I wear it. I'm gonna flip the episode that I cite. Like, but not like every time I wear it. Oh, I forgot to put a space in yesterday's episode title. And yet it still got 2 views. Wow, people will watch anything. Yo, 304 is 9 views. That's a lot for a person of my, channel size. Whoa, 299, 23 views. Whoa, buddy. That's a lot of views for a person of my channel size. But yeah. Basically, if it's an odd episode, I'll cite episode 1. No, episode 6. And if it's an even episode number, then I'll cite episode 306, which is this one that you're watching right now. Yes. So this guy used to be my NB pin, still is my NB pin, but I'm not an NB anymore, and I really wanted a pronoun pin, so I said, you know what? We've got this pin that we'll probably never use, and we've got this need for a pin that we don't have. Let's just combine them. He, him. At first, I was slightly scared. Like, ooh, what if the wrong kids take notice of my pin, and then I'm gonna get bullied, just like my friends. Yeah. I think I've been able to avoid bullying pretty well. Partially because I go around with noise-canceling headphones, and you wouldn't bully the autistic kid, would you? Partially because even though I'm not in the closet at all, I don't think I live my life too visibly. For the people who don't know, for the people who don't know that I'm trans, I pass pretty well. Um, Sorry, for the people that I don't know that I'm trans and didn't see me before I got my haircut, I passed pretty well. For the people that don't know I'm trans and saw me before my haircut, I'm not out as trans too, obviously. That's most of the kids that I interact with. Um, And then there's most of my friends, the people who I'm gonna speak a little bit. I'm gonna speak a little bit higher. I think it's the vocal weight. I'm gonna speak a little bit higher. Yes, the vocal weight. I'm gonna speak like this for the rest of the. I'm gonna speak like this for the rest of the video, cause that's what hurts my vocal cords the least. I don't know, something about just going too low. It's just like. Hi, hello, how's it going? Okay, let's drink some water. Whoa, water. Jealous of my mansion? Okay, this seems to be the voice that is most healthy for my vocal cords right now. Like, this specific part of my throat hurts whenever I speak in a voice that's unhealthy for me. What, do you want me to be talking like this? Oh, that actually hurts the least. I'm not gonna be talking like this, though. It just started hurting. I think there's a problem with my voice or something, I don't know. Hmm. Anyway, yeah. And for my friends, the people who do know that I'm trans, uh, and see me as a guy, those are just pretty much my friends. Um, but I'm in the closet enough to not, uh, like, that there's not really anybody who knows that I'm trans and sees me as a girl, at least not at school. So I don't have to deal with those bullies. Um, and I think I'm pretty fortunate for that. Yeah. But so I was scared that people who would bully me would see this. But the only time I even got addressed about it today was my friend. We'll call friend Matt because I'm pretty sure we already have a friend M. Yeah, we do. Um, um, she was like, "Yo, I've been using they them pronouns this whole time. You're telling me you go by he him," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, but," and then I explained how, like, at the beginning of the year I identified as not binary, but then I went, excuse me, on Coming Out Journey 2.0 and realized that I was full on trans and I never really identified with a non-binary label. I just was not comfortable being like, "Yo, I identify as a guy," because, like, internalized transphobia and stuff. But yeah. So yeah, that's what this pin. I just got an impulse. My random generator told me more of a non-binary pin, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't want to do that." Oh yeah, okay. That's the short version of this. I've been wanting this for a while. Uh, just to come out to my friends who don't know that I'm trans but would support me, like friend Matt. Although she already knew I was not binary. I'm just yeah. Apparently she thought that I was an AMAB non-binary, which that was pretty euphoric. Yeah. And this guy was covering another episode. Let me try to find it real quick. I haven't found it yet. Still haven't found it. We're searching though, we're searching. Still looking. Still looking. I just remembered, like, not the exact episode number, but, like, it was after. It was, like, sometime in the last few weeks of spring break. It was the last week of spring break that I had at my mom's house. Spring break? Whoa, summer break, my bad. Excuse me. It was either the day before or the day after my Rock 101 performance. Excuse me. Here it is. The day before. So, and this guy was covered episode 43. Okay, outfit breakdown over. Let's start special interest time. Today's special interest time is 306. Disney. Hey, hey, hey. So in theater class, we've been watching The Lion King. Uh, and people were seeing, I swear, and people were seeing certain sequences and being like, say I. So I got to show off my super cool autism Disney knowledge, and I was like, bro, the Lion King was released in 1994. AI didn't even exist yet. So yeah, also the DVD that our theory teacher was playing it from was like is from 2003. So yeah. But anyway, yeah. Let me think. So also later, because the Wizard of Oz somehow got brought up in conversation. I don't even remember how. Uh, and someone was like, "Oh, this is the first colored movie," and our theater teacher was like, "No, oh, Snow White beat it to it," and they was like, "Wait, what was Snow White?" Uh, uh, and my theater teacher knew that was 1937, but the kids in the back of my class are ignorant, so another person asked, and I got to answer at that time 1937. Now I just got to prove that I knew it before my theater teacher said it. Yeah. By the way, what was hold on, let me do some super autism searching right now. Because he mentioned the first Disney cartoon that was in color, and he couldn't remember the name, and I wanted so bad to contribute to that conversation, but I couldn't remember the name either. So let me do some super Disney Plus searching, real quick, because I have a way, I just, like, find an old cartoon, go to the recommended, and then click on different recommended stuff, until, I'm not gonna go with anything Donald Duck. Oh, Three Little Pigs, that's a good one, that's a very good pick. So, Three Little Pigs. See that? See that? Yeah, I'm gonna scroll down. Flowers and trees. Boom! Boom! There you have it. Yes, boom. Okay, okay. Flowers and trees. 1932. Snaps for myself. Hi. I'm so scared that string was gonna snap.
Why are people fishing?
But yeah. Okay, special interest time over. In general employability class today, uh, there was this boy who was sitting right behind me, and he decided that it would be, like, so cool to, like, use my chair as a footrest. Excuse me. So he just, cause, like, you know how the school chairs are designed with a little, like, hole, in case you haven't been in school in a while. Uh, school chair. Is this gonna come up like that? Like, oh, you can't see that? Like with a little hole. He put his foot through that hole, and I was sitting in the chair. And he put his foot through the hole, and he just rested it there, and he just like scooting his foot up and up. And I was like, until I was like on the very tip of the chair. That was our timer, but it's a quick story. And I worked like that for like for like what felt like a long time. And then I was like putting my hand back there to see like how much space I had in between me and the boy's foot to see how much I could like scoot back and reclaim my chair. And the sub, because there was a sub, saw that and she was like, young man, get your foot out of his chair. So then I had my chair back to myself, and it's cool. But anyway, that was our timer. Have yourself a nice rest of your days. Like and subscribe if you. I'm dumb, she's a lesbian. Say it ain't so, whoa, whoa. Oh god, I've run out of Weezer lines. Uh, yeah, if you like Weezer. Okay, goodbye now.